ordering French wine can seem a bit more daunting than ordering French fries, unless you're Frenchman. One of my good friends, Didier Ibar of Lake Park Bistro, happens to be just that.
Did you say Frenchman, Jessica? How are you doing today?
Good, how are you doing?
Great, thank you.
I was wondering if you could give us a crash course in ordering French wine.
Well, would you like to do it in the leg rooms today?
I would love to.
Great. Have a seat.
Thank you, Didier.
I brought that nice one, actually. It's one of my favorite towns called Saint-Emilion. You know, it's La Montagne Saint-Emilion. The wine itself is Chateau La Fleur Plaisance, you know. Let's open it and let's try it.
And so a lot of wines in France, they don't put the grape on it, but you just know as a Frenchman what grapes are going to be in your wine.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you have knowledge in wine, yeah, you got an idea. You know, there's so many grapes now. But mostly in the Southwestern, you will find the variety of Cabernets, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, you know. That's the red wine the most popular, you see.
Okay.
Voila.
Voila. Look at the color on that.
Oh yeah, and a lot of good legs too.
Great nose.
Santé.
Cheers. Santé. You know, it's got some of that plum and blackberry, but also some of an earthiness, a bit of a almost pencil lead, and a little bit of a graphite on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, for me, it's not your typical, what people would consider their typical Merlots.
It's generation of soil, and that what make that wine.
So the soil is what makes the
Definitely,
wine.
definitely.
Wonderful.
Like le terroir, they say in France.
So why did you pick this wine?
I pick up this one because this give me a lot of memories of when I was a child, you know, growing in the southwestern of France, you know. And like I said, my parents visited this area and love it. I fell in love with it, and myself, you know, I went over there many times. Now living in this country for the past 25 years, every time I go back to the southwestern, I always make a trip to Saint-Emilion.
Is there a certain grape that's associated with this region?
Well, the Merlot is definitely the dominant grape you're going to have in Saint-Emilion. You know,
Okay.
it's mostly 80 to 90% of all the wine in Saint-Emilion are made of Merlot grapes.
And this Merlot seems definitely a lot different from your New World or American Merlots, and this one tends to have a bit more acidity.
More acidity, and I think the French wine have a lot more character, you know. And when you look at our wine list, we have a lot of wines, you know, different region. You know, don't forget this is a southwestern from France. You know, don't forget the Burgundy or from the eastern. That's the best part about this restaurant. You know, we're a French restaurant, a French menu, and of course a French wine list with a lot of variety of good wines.
Definitely, and so these French wines go perfectly with the French food and cuisine.
I will say we have an extended wine list, and we have a lot of wine that go very well for each dish.
So if anyone wants to come and look for some French wine, they'll know to come here and ask for you.
Definitely they should ask. You know, our staff is trained with all the knowledge and your knowledge of French wine, and they will answer any question about this wine with the menu.
Well, thank you, Didier, for making French wine a little bit more fun and a little less fret. And French wine doesn't have to be so complicated because they serve French fries in Saint-Emilion.
Perfect.